Azerbaijan isn't just a country on the map. This is a place where ancient traditions collide with modern innovation in the most unexpected ways. Located between Europe and Asia, east of Armenia, north of Iran, and bordering the Caspian Sea, this nation of 10 million people holds secrets that most of the world has never discovered. The world's cleanest capital city below sea level. Baku, Azerbaijan's capital, is not just any ordinary city. With over 5 million inhabitants, it holds two incredible world records simultaneously. First, it's the lowest-lying national capital in the world, sitting 28 meters below sea level. Second, it's the most populous city below sea level anywhere on Earth. But here's what makes it truly extraordinary. You will never see a single piece of trash on the streets of Baku. The Azerbaijani government has created what can only be described as a zero-waste urban environment. This isn't just about having good cleaning services. This is about a cultural commitment to cleanliness that goes beyond anything you've seen in major cities around the world. The government's strategy is investing heavily in tourism. So they've made their capital city a showcase of urban perfection. Every street is immaculate, every building maintained, every public space pristine. When you walk through Baku, you're not just visiting a city, you're experiencing what happens when a government decides that cleanliness isn't just a priority, it's a national identity. What about your city? Is it as zero waste as Baku? Drop a comment and tell us. The golden smile status symbol. In most parts of the world, people show their success through luxury cars, expensive watches, or designer clothing. But in Azerbaijan, especially in rural areas and among older generations, status is displayed in the most unexpected way possible through shiny gold teeth. Does this completely change your perspective on wealth and status? From the 1960s to the 1980s, gold dental work became incredibly popular in Azerbaijan. Even today, approximately 20% of rural residents have at least one gold tooth. But this isn't just about fashion or beauty standards. These gold teeth serve as a mobile banking system. During economic uncertainty, people can literally extract wealth from their own mouths. A single 18-karat gold crown can be worth between $200 and $500, depending on its size and craftsmanship. The spiritual aspect is equally fascinating. Azerbaijanis believe that gold attracts wealth and protects against evil spirits. By placing gold in their mouths, where words originate, they believe they're bringing luck to their communication, negotiations, and even romantic relationships, where tradition meets modern dating. This next fact reveals a hidden cultural revolution happening beneath the surface of Azerbaijani society. In a country where open relationships remain taboo and family honor is everything, dating apps like Tinder have created an entirely underground culture that most outsiders never see. Young Azerbaijanis are navigating between ancient traditions and modern desires in ways that would surprise you. They use fake names on dating profiles, carefully hide their activities from their communities, and create elaborate stories to protect their identities. Some use these apps purely for conversation, while others arrange secret meetings with extreme caution, always aware of the social risks involved. What you see on the surface in Baku represents only a fraction of the reality. Behind locked screens and private messages, there's a complex social drama playing out where culture, religion, and modern life crash into each other in ways that nobody discusses openly. It's like watching two different worlds exist simultaneously in the same space, each with its own rules and consequences. Type number 2 below, if you believe every country has silent stories like this, just ones that few people dare to talk about. The most progressive Muslim nation for women. This fact challenges every assumption you might have about Muslim countries and women's rights. Azerbaijan was the first Muslim nation in history to grant women the right to vote and be elected to office. This wasn't a recent development. This happened over a century ago, long before many Western countries extended the same rights to their female citizens. Today, Azerbaijan remains a secular country where women play active and prominent roles in society. The current vice president is a woman, and you'll rarely see local women wearing traditional head coverings. Unlike many other Muslim-majority nations, Azerbaijan's constitution doesn't mention an official religion, and the country operates on social rather than religious principles. In the capital city of Baku, with its 5 million residents, there are only about 20 mosques. This tells you everything you need to know about how religion fits into daily life here. Azerbaijanis are socially secular and remarkably open-minded, creating a unique blend of Muslim heritage with progressive social policies that you won't find anywhere else in the region. Ancient wedding rituals in a modern world. Despite Azerbaijan's rapid modernization, the country maintains some of the most elaborate. These aren't casual customs. They're formal processes that can take months to complete and involve entire extended families. The process begins with something called bride viewing, which sounds exactly like what it is. A delegation of respected elder women from the groom's family makes an official visit to the bride's home. Their mission is to discreetly evaluate the potential bride's appearance, manners, domestic skills, and character. This isn't a casual meeting. It's a formal assessment that determines whether the matchmaking process can proceed. Once approval is given, the proposal stage requires multiple visits between families, with tea playing a crucial symbolic role. If the bride's family serves sweet tea, it signals acceptance. If the tea is bitter or if no tea is offered, the message is clear: the proposal is rejected. The dowry preparation becomes a major social event. The bride's family doesn't just provide money or jewelry, they furnish an entire household. Before the wedding, all these items are publicly displayed in a carefully arranged presentation for relatives and friends to examine. This display serves as both celebration and public acknowledgement of the family's financial capability and social status. If these stories surprises you, don't forget to hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave a like to show your support. Your engagement helps us keep creating more captivating stories and uncovering the world's hidden wonders. Healing with crude oil. You've probably heard of mud baths, milk baths, even gold-infused spa treatments, but crude oil baths? This sounds like science fiction, but in Azerbaijan, it's a legitimate medical treatment that attracts thousands of visitors annually who come to heal with what most people consider industrial fuel. Around Naftalan, approximately 200 miles from Baku, specialized spas offer therapeutic baths in naphthenic oil. This isn't ordinary industrial petroleum. It's a thick, dark oil with a distinctive smell that combines engine oil with cough syrup. Despite the unusual sensory experience, this oil contains natural compounds believed to provide genuine medical benefits. The treatment protocol is strictly controlled. Each session lasts only 10 to 15 minutes to prevent toxicity from hydrocarbon absorption through the skin. Afterward, patients undergo a special oil removal process that makes them feel like they've just left a mechanic's shop rather than a luxury spa. The claimed benefits include relief from joint pain, treatment of various skin conditions, improved blood circulation, and accelerated injury recovery. Despite the strong smell and unconventional appearance, approximately 15,000 visitors travel to these oil spas every year, many returning multiple times for ongoing treatment. If you had the chance, would you try it? Comment yes or no below. The village where everyone lives past 100. A place where reaching 100 years old isn't exceptional, it's normal. In Larik, a small village hidden in the lush Talish mountains of southern Azerbaijan. Extreme longevity isn't just common. It's so prevalent that they built an entire museum dedicated to preserving records of their residents' impressive lifespans. The secret to Larik's longevity lies in a combination of lifestyle factors that modern society has largely abandoned. Residents live incredibly simple lives, almost completely immune to contemporary stress. Nobody worries about smartphone notifications, packed schedules, or retirement planning. They wake before sunrise, tend gardens, herd sheep, knit wool, and gather medicinal herbs. One particularly interesting habit involves sleeping arrangements. Many elderly residents sleep directly on the floor with only a thin blanket. Believing this provides the best natural physical therapy for spinal health. Their daily nutrition consists of homemade yogurt, fresh cheese, garden vegetables, grilled meat, and mineral-rich spring water drawn from local sources. Perhaps most remarkably, Larik residents rarely use Western medicine. Viewing nature as their primary pharmacy, the results speak for themselves. Centenarians who continue gardening, cooking, and engaging in daily conversations with remarkable clarity and energy. The national obsession with tea. Ask any Azerbaijani what's essential for daily life, and don't be surprised if the first answer is tea. Not coffee, not soda, but strong, hot, fragrant tea. The average Azerbaijani drinks 4 to 6 cups daily, which amounts to about 1 gallon per week. This isn't just a beverage preference, it's a cultural cornerstone. Tea in Azerbaijan transcends simple consumption. It's a ritual, a greeting, a symbol of connection and hospitality, and even a test of romantic compatibility. Azerbaijanists drink their tea from distinctive pear-shaped glass cups called armudu. These small glasses are perfectly designed to retain heat, keeping the tea hot from the first sip to the last without requiring reheating. The cup's shape holds symbolic meaning too. Locals believe it represents feminine softness, and the art of pouring tea properly is considered a skill worth mastering. Black tea dominates, but you'll also discover delightful variations: mint tea for relaxation, jasmine tea for dreamy afternoons, and pomegranate tea, a sweet winter specialty unique to the Caucasus region. Azerbaijan even has its own national tea brand called Azer, which is now exported to over 30 countries, from Russia and Turkey to Germany and the United States. When a country exports its tea culture globally, you know that tea isn't just a drink, it's a national identity, the eternal flame that defies science. Here's where Azerbaijan's nickname, Land of Fire, becomes absolutely literal. The country's very name holds this fiery identity. Azer in ancient Persian means fire, and this isn't just poetic symbolism. In modern Baku, you'll see fire imagery everywhere, most spectacularly in the flame towers. 3 skyscrapers shaped like dancing flames and covered entirely in LED lights that change colors to mimic real fire. But the most incredible fire-related phenomenon is Yanar Dağ, the burning mountain. Located just 16 miles from Baku on the Absheron Peninsula, this hillside has been burning continuously for thousands of years without any human intervention. Gasoline, or matches. Natural gas seeps from underground rock formations and ignites spontaneously, creating a wall of fire that reaches over 10 feet tall. The flames glow brightest at night and intensify on windy days, creating an otherworldly spectacle that has mystified visitors for millennia. Ancient Zoroastrians considered this a sacred site, and even today, the eternal flames continue burning as they have for over 4,000 years. This isn't a tourist attraction created for entertainment. It's a genuine geological phenomenon that demonstrates the incredible natural gas reserves lying beneath Azerbaijan's surface. What makes this even more remarkable is that similar natural gas fires once burned throughout the region, but most have been extinguished over time due to gas extraction or geological changes. Yanar Dağ remains one of the few places on Earth where you can witness this ancient natural phenomenon still active today. The mysterious Maiden Tower legend. Standing prominently in Baku's old city, the Maiden Tower represents one of Azerbaijan's most enigmatic architectural mysteries, despite being recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Archaeologists and historians continue debating its original purpose. Was it a defensive fortress, a Zoroastrian fire temple, or perhaps an ancient astronomical observatory? Nobody knows for certain. This architectural ambiguity has spawned haunting legends that have become deeply embedded in Azerbaijani folklore. The most famous tale tells of a maiden, often described as a Shah's daughter, who threw herself from the tower's top into the Caspian Sea. Different versions of the story provide different motivations: escaping a forced marriage, protecting her kingdom from invasion, or preserving her honor in the face of impossible circumstances. The tower's unique cylindrical design, with walls that are incredibly thick at the base and taper toward the top, suggests sophisticated engineering knowledge. Its orientation and internal structure have led some researchers to theorize it served astronomical purposes, possibly as an ancient calendar or celestial observation point. What transforms this from mere historical curiosity to cultural phenomenon is how the tragic maiden story has permeated Azerbaijani art, literature, and music. The tower isn't just a tourist destination, it's a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and the enduring power of legend to shape national identity. The fusion of architectural mystery with romantic tragedy has made the Maiden Tower one of the most emotionally resonant landmarks in the entire Caucasus region. Unparalleled safety in a complex region. This might surprise anyone familiar with Middle Eastern geopolitics. Azerbaijan ranks among the safest countries in the Muslim world, particularly for international visitors. In Baku, violent crime against tourists is virtually non-existent, and police maintain visible presence at important locations throughout the city. Women can safely walk alone through Baku's streets at night without encountering harassment or danger. This level of security is remarkable considering the region's complex political landscape and ongoing territorial disputes. The Azerbaijani government has made tourist safety a national priority, understanding that security directly impacts their growing tourism industry. However, there's one critical exception that every visitor must understand: the Armenian conflict. Azerbaijanis remain deeply sensitive about their ongoing territorial dispute with Armenia. A conflict that has lasted over 30 years and resulted in significant casualties and displacement. Never discuss Armenian politics with locals. And if you're traveling from Armenia, don't mention your previous destination or express pro-Armenian views. Beyond this single political sensitivity, Azerbaijani hospitality toward foreign visitors is exceptional. You won't experience racism, theft, or harassment while exploring the country. Even in economically challenging areas, you're unlikely to encounter begging, as Azerbaijanis consider it dishonorable. People in difficult financial situations typically try to earn money through small-scale commerce, selling items like handkerchiefs or small crafts rather than asking for charity. A festival calendar that never stops. If you imagine Azerbaijan as nothing but oil fields and desert landscapes, you're missing one of the most vibrant festival scenes in the entire Caucasus region. The country celebrates throughout the year with events that blend ancient traditions with contemporary culture in fascinating ways. The most significant celebration is Novruz Bayram, occurring around March 20th and marking the New Year according to the ancient Persian calendar. Unlike Western New Year celebrations with fireworks and countdown parties, Novruz features men jumping over bonfires for purification, women baking traditional sweets like pakhlava and shekerbura, and children going door-to-door singing for treats in a springtime version of Halloween. Summer brings the Baku Jazz Festival, which has welcomed internationally renowned artists from the United States, France, and Germany. Picture enjoying soulful saxophone performances by the Caspian seashore, then walking a few minutes to savor the smoky aroma of shashlik barbecue. The combination of world-class jazz with traditional Azerbaijani cuisine creates an unexpectedly perfect cultural fusion. September features the International Pomegranate Festival, celebrating a fruit that Azerbaijan grows in hundreds of varieties. The entire city transforms into a sea of red with pomegranate wines, jams, salads, and even pomegranate pizzas. Azerbaijan produces over 60,000 tons of pomegranates annually and maintains a dedicated museum showcasing different pomegranate varieties from around the world. Don't overlook the Carpet Festival, where visitors don't just admire stunning handmade rugs, but witness fashion shows featuring models wearing carpet-inspired clothing. These events demonstrate how Azerbaijan successfully balances preservation of traditional crafts with contemporary artistic expression. A culinary revolution waiting to be discovered. Azerbaijani cuisine represents one of the world's most underappreciated culinary traditions, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Lonely Planet ranked Azerbaijani food among the top 20 delicious yet underappreciated cuisines worldwide. And once you understand what makes it special, you'll wonder why it hasn't achieved global recognition. The cornerstone dish is palav, a sophisticated rice preparation cooked with premium saffron, lamb, dried fruits, and sometimes chestnuts. This isn't simple rice and meat. It's a complex culinary art form with over 200 regional variations across Azerbaijan. Each area has developed its own palav style, making this dish a source of national pride comparable to pasta for Italians or sushi for Japanese. Dolma represents another culinary masterpiece: vegetables or grape leaves, stuffed with seasoned minced meat and served with garlic yogurt. While dolma exists in various forms throughout the Middle East and Mediterranean, Azerbaijani versions incorporate unique spices like sumac and mint, creating flavors that are simultaneously familiar and distinctively different. The ingredient diversity is extraordinary. Azerbaijan's varied climate and geography produce pomegranates, medlar fruit, high-quality saffron, tender lamb, and an abundance of fresh herbs, with over 300 traditional dishes utilizing these local ingredients. Azerbaijani cuisine offers endless exploration opportunities for adventurous food lovers. What makes this cuisine particularly special is its position at the crossroads of European, Centenarian, and Middle Eastern culinary traditions. Azerbaijani cooks have absorbed influences from Persian, Turkish, Russian, and Central Asian cooking styles, then created something entirely unique that reflects their own cultural identity: the underground oil culture revolution. Our final mind-blowing fact brings us full circle to Azerbaijan's oil heritage, but not in the way you might expect. Beyond the crude oil spa treatments I mentioned earlier, Azerbaijan has developed an entire subculture around petroleum that goes far beyond industrial extraction. The country sits atop some of the world's oldest known oil reserves, with evidence of petroleum use dating back over 1,000 years. Ancient travelers wrote about eternal fires burning from the ground, and locals collecting oil for various purposes. This long relationship with petroleum has created cultural practices and beliefs that exist nowhere else on Earth. Local folklore includes dozens of stories about oil's mystical properties. Some believe that certain types of crude oil can predict weather patterns. Others claim that oil from specific wells has healing properties beyond the naphthenic oil used in spas. There are traditional songs about oil workers, poems about the relationship between fire and earth, and even marriage customs that incorporate oil symbolism. Modern Azerbaijan has transformed this ancient oil culture into contemporary art and architecture. The flame towers aren't just buildings. They're artistic statements about the country's fiery identity. Local artists create sculptures using oil-inspired themes, and fashion designers incorporate flame motifs into traditional clothing designs. Perhaps most remarkably, Azerbaijan has managed to build a modern economy around oil extraction while maintaining deep cultural connections to petroleum that go far beyond mere industrial utility. This represents a unique example of how natural resources can become integral to national identity rather than simply economic assets. These facts reveal why Azerbaijan deserves recognition as one of the world's most fascinating and misunderstood countries. From eternal flames that have burned for millennia to villages where centenarians tend gardens. From underground oil spa treatments to wedding traditions that span months, Azerbaijan challenges every assumption about what a modern Muslim nation can be. This is a country where ancient Zoroastrian fire worship coexists with cutting-edge architecture, where traditional tea culture thrives alongside underground dating app communities, where crude oil becomes medicine and gold teeth serve as mobile banks. Azerbaijan proves that cultural authenticity and modern progress aren't mutually exclusive. They can create something entirely new and remarkable. The next time someone asks you about hidden gems worth exploring, remember Azerbaijan? This land of fire offers experiences you literally cannot find anywhere else on Earth. Wrapped in hospitality that will make you feel welcome from the moment you arrive until long after you leave. What surprised you most about these Azerbaijan facts? Have you ever encountered anything similar in your travels? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're planning to visit Azerbaijan after watching this video, let me know which of these experiences you're most excited to discover firsthand. Don't forget to subscribe for more incredible discoveries from countries you never knew were this amazing. And I'll see you in the next adventure.